All right. What's this? Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Let me, all right. All right, speed boost equipped. Where the heck did that dude go? Oh man, these people. Oh man. Oh gosh. There's too much lag, too many scientists. Well, that was painful. It was painful. You're still alive? No, you're not. Whoa, whoa, man. Wow. Wow, wow, whoopsies. Hello, let me get inside. It's not going good. Let me do something real quick. Can I send? Ah, shucks. I'm trying to do something. Let me see something real quick. Well, it's all the same. It's all the same. The highest levels of corruption in the history of this country. Everyone, the governors, the mayor, every single one involved in that whole city should be in prison for the highest level of corruption in the history of the country. Bringing in the Somalians to give them money in exchange for their vote, but for what? But for what purpose? What benefit? What benefit is it? What I try to tell people when it comes to liberals, when it comes to the devil, nothing has to make sense. The main goal is always is destruction. Destroy the state, destroy the city. The more cities you can destroy, the more states you can destroy, the more the country you can destroy. Satan wants America to be destroyed so we can't be the protector of the world. So he would love nothing more than for America to become a liberal country, therefore weak, broke, useless, no value. And that's what a liberal is. A liberal is an individual sold out to Satan, has no value of any kind, worthless, brain rot, ruins everything. Their father, the devil, leads them into ruining everything. No common sense, no thought, can't think. For example, the people of Venezuela, the people who actually live there, they're crying tears of joy. But the liberals are mad. That's classic liberals for you. The Venezuelans are happy, but you're mad. Because why? Because the white liberal believes they're the savior of all. The white liberal believes that every other person is too stupid. Venezuelans are too stupid to know that they should be upset. They should be offended. But have no worries. The white liberal savior is here to tell you how you should feel. And these white liberals have their greatest success amongst each other and amongst black Americans. Most of them obey the white liberal. I ain't take this phone call. All right. Hello, Ty. Hello, Governor. Huh? What? Wow. Wow. This is unbelievable. This is truly unbelievable. Huh. It was like almost 50 degrees today in January. Unbelievable. It's really crazy how the wind can blow and how far it can carry things. That's insane. You know, when you think about it, you could get wind that can come from the south and blow up north. Wind from Canada blowing down south. And then who can see the wind? No one. Who knows where the wind will go? No one. You never know when that wind's going to grab hold of the heat from the south or the cold from the north. That's how on a Monday in the Midwest, if you live in the Midwest, you already know. You could have snow on Monday and then have 50 degrees with sun on Tuesday. How is it possible? Because of the wind blowing. I'm not a weatherman, but common sense tells me whichever wind is the strongest will be the one that wins. So if the wind coming from up north in Canada and all them places, if that's stronger than the wind from the south, that will win out, and that's the weather we'll get. But if the weather from the south is stronger, that's what we'll get. Yeah. I haven't flown a kite and my gosh, when's the last time? Oh man, it's been forever. I should get a kite. Remember the first time I came across a boomerang? We went to the state park as a school class and played at the state park, and this kid brought a wooden boomerang, and that's the first time that I ever seen one of those. And throwing it and having it come back to you was pretty cool. So, have any of you ever played with a boomerang? Well, if you try to run somebody over, what are you expecting? If you're using a vehicle to try to take me out, what do you expect? This is common sense. But you guys got to remember, liberals don't have common sense. Liberals are liars, deceitful, they're no good, brain rotted. It doesn't matter what happens. Well, a vehicle is a weapon when used in that way. And if she would have got him, then that would have been the crime. So, but really, at the end of the day, you just can't worry about what a liberal says. Is this oh, this is all turf takeover. Oh, no wonder it's boring. Alright, this is boring. Let me go back. Let's see if anything, see what's going on in mixed mode. Hello, Lux. Well, Minnesota is the most corrupt state in America, and it's not even close. Now, Minnesota has them beat. The level of corruption in Minnesota is, if America and the world will be around in 100 years, if the world hasn't gone completely insane, there'll be they'll teach about this. They'll do studies on this corruption in Minnesota. No, it won't. Did you know there's states, liberal states, that are not going to participate in the no tax on tips? You know how evil you have to be? Do you know how evil you have to be to do that? So if you make tips and you live in a liberal state and they're not going to allow you that privilege, I guarantee you're so stupid you'll vote for them again. Yeah, I tell you, man. Things are not looking good. Feels weird coming from the fast-moving game mode to this. Feels weird. It really does. Wow, that lag is insane. You see how far I was? I was right here. Man. Show me that lag. Show me more of that lag. Did you see their lag? Watch this. Watch this. Watch that. Gosh. Man, dude, that's not even Wi-Fi. That's not even McDonald's Wi-Fi. McDonald's Wi-Fi would give you better than that. What kind of that is straight up. Man, what's the lowest form you could possibly go in the history of the world? That's gotta be like, they gotta live in some kind of village where the people took like some coat hangers, metal coat hangers. Look at the server. Look at the server lagging up. Dude, this game is cooked. It's been cooked. But anyway, these people living in villages, and they got a bunch of metal coat hangers, and they like twist them together, and then I guess if you just put it in the air and put some foil on top, I guess you pick up some kind of way to get you into this game. And there's so many of them in here. Look at the servers. Look at the servers. The servers are crashing right now, literally. Literally, the servers cannot handle this lag. They're crashing. This is insane. You know, if anyone ever wants to know about lag, all you have to do is play one of these games. Play one of these PvZ games and you'll know all about lag. The effects on the servers, the effects on the game itself. It's devastating. But right now, the servers, they just can't handle this. You know, they can handle a few people lagging, but this is insane. Yeah, liberals without question worship Satan. There's no doubt about it. Because you can't be that. You can't be that kind of stupid. Well, big news too is in Iran. In Iran, they have the police and the citizens trying to get rid of their Sharia law Muslim dictators. So we wish them nothing but the best. We wish them nothing but success. And we got to pray for them. Pray that the people of Iran can get rid of those Sharia law terrorists. It ain't gonna happen. But I wish it would happen. I wish America would go to all of these Middle East countries and get rid of all them people. You know, in Egypt, if you're a female and you're born in Egypt, they remove, barbarically, they remove what you would call the clit of a woman, of her private part. A female would need her clit for any kind of sexual gratification or any kind of pleasure. But the Egyptians, due to their Muslim ways, they don't want a woman to have pleasure because it's about the man's pleasure, not her pleasure. A woman can't have any kind of pleasure. She's there to be a slave. And this is just the way it is in all Middle East, except for Israel, of course. Israel is the only country, obviously, in the Middle East where you can be normal, you can do things, you know. Israel is the only Middle East country where you could be gay, walk down the street and be gay. Go try that in some other country in the Middle East. You can be a woman and be treated like a woman only in Israel. Try to be a woman in any other place. But yeah, the people got it bad. They got it bad, especially the women. Yeah, they're done now, though. And they've all lost their minds. Yeah, remember, there's a price to pay worshiping Satan. And there's a price to be paid. And they pay that price. And if only I wish people could experience. If you had a world where there were no liberals and no Muslims, the world would be dramatically different. It'd be insanely different. But, you know, yeah, you really gotta blame Jimmy Carter for the Middle East. Jimmy Carter opened the door for Sharia law to take over the Middle East. Before that, it wasn't like that. In the Middle East, women were wearing bikinis going to the beach. Now, was Jimmy Carter destined to do that? Is this just destiny? And you got a lot of people moving here. A lot of people coming from different countries moving here. And they're just loving it. Absolutely loving it. And welcome to the greatest country in the world. And then the liberals go to these people's page and tell them you shouldn't live here. And then they're just like, you're crazy. And I comment, listen, we have liberals in this country. Don't listen to them. They know nothing. Anybody who could hate this country, you gotta be a stone cold fool. Stone cold idiot. Even with all these idiots, still the best. Well, I mean, you can watch video of all them people saying the same things that people with a brain would say today. But, you know, they sold out. They sold out to brain rot. All right. How long has this been? Yeah. I'm gonna get off of this for now, and I'll be back in a minute.